Can't wait to see how that sounds. Okay, hello everybody! So you might be wondering where I have been. Well, to put it short, mid-September, I got COVID and was out of commission for like a week and a half. And then I had to spend a few weeks just catching up on all of the work that I had missed and making sure that I didn't fall behind even further. And then when I finally was able to do that, I got sick again! So yeah, my immune system just does not want me to make content apparently. But we're here and we're just ignoring it. As you can see, we have unnamed 40 in my levels, and that is just a placeholder for even though this level is way harder than Sonic Wave, and I've spent way less time on it, it also fits my skill set, like, way better than Sonic Wave ever did. Like, even from the early days, I was never good at Wave. So I'm thinking this will be around, like, the same number of runs, give or take a couple, Sonic Wave. But let's treat this as if it was a completion and run through a practice run. So I've had my eye on this level for, I don't even know how long, probably, basically since it first came out, because I think it was the Nero showcase. I saw Harder Than Bloodlust in the title, and I was like, oh, it must be crazy stupid hard. And then I took a look at it, and I was like, okay, this looks really, really hard. Okay, that's not good. Hello, game? Did it just die? Oh no, that's not a good sign. Oh no, 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 no. Seriously? Okay, just to be safe, I'm gonna do this stream on low detail. I don't want to, but I kinda have to. Hey, there we go. And now we're at the drop! Yeah, this 65 to 100 is easily, in my opinion, one of, if not the single hardest segments of the level. Alright. I've never seen an issue like that before. Yeah, me neither. So first things first, get 41 to like 65. Somewhere in there. That seems like a pretty good goal, and I mean, I already did it. Almost did it a few times. Like I said, see, unfortunately I don't know how much I'm going to be talking today, because as I mentioned, I'm still recovering from sickness and can't really talk without coughing. I will do my best. Yeah, college for the most part is going, it's going alright. I definitely miss my friends, but, you know, I'm from high school, but, you know, I'm starting to find a rhythm. Some of them, mostly in choir, are even more unhinged than my choir friends at high school, if that's even possible. Like, there's, like, one of them just flat out slept through basically the entire class yesterday. We had some time off, so we just decided, what the hell, I'll take a nap, and then just didn't wake up until class was over, I guess. And in case you're wondering, oh, that's not... Okay, I was silent because I was doing the run. I should also mention that this dude, like, 100% at Hollow Knight within, like, a week and a half of it coming out, so... So now the goal is to do 77 to 100. Shouldn't be that bad. That's why I left myself a bunch of time. Hi, BitBoGD, how you doing? You're subbing? I did not. Thank you. But no, I genuinely do appreciate that. Ah, so close. I think it would be funny if for like videos like these, there was like a day with videos that Nepestus does, there were like blooper reels of all of the times that he got within like a % or so of actually doing the run. Like if you wanted to get like 50 to 76 and he got 50 to 75. I've done I've gotten 0 to 28 in 4 runs. So I think now, oh wait, that's actually, yes, that is what I want to do. So first I'm gonna get something from 0. Oops. That is not what I meant when I said I can get something from 0. I did not mean 9. Un jugo de naranja. That means orange juice. I know that from my 5 years of Spanish. I feel like I feel like I would have a lot more knowledge of Spanish from like the 5 years I took of it in like before college, if junior year in specifically didn't go so terribly for me. Because number one, the friends that I had in my sophomore Spanish class, including a bunch of my best friends to this day, they just weren't in that class anymore, or they didn't follow me. And second, okay, the teacher wasn't bad. Let me just say that the teacher was not a bad teacher. Like, she was a good teacher. It's just the fact that the way she taught and the way I tend to learn go together, like, about as well as technical in the Hell series, basically. So that's that should tell you something. Yeah, honestly, I'm glad to be streaming something other than like the mainline extreme progression, because I think a lot of my pressure to beat extremes is to make content out of them. So this provides a little bit of a safety net. Yeah, I was also taking German for like the first 2 weeks of my college semester, but that was short-lived because first of all, I was bad at it. Like that's just a prerequisite for anything, is that I was just not up to where my classmates were at that point. 2, I wasn't really enjoying the class that much, and 3, I was already under with my screen instead of my face. So first of all, do you have a recording software that can do that for you? Because otherwise you're kind of out of luck, unfortunately. I could have pulled up a taken your test for you for German. I appreciate the offer, but do keep in mind you live like a lot of miles away from me. But yeah, combining all of those factors and the fact that, you know, it was the sole class on my schedule that I could drop without it really having that negative an impact on me. Yeah, I took it. I'm still taking several classes. I think like 8 or 9 courses. I don't even know. I don't even know how many I'm taking. It's just a lot. The music. Oh my god, I was so close. Bro, everybody's playing Shardscapes. Is there really that many people? Like, I don't know the, like, GD YouTube, Twitch streaming scene that well, other than the few people that I follow. So is it really that many people? Every second person I saw, wow. So in reality, it was actually a really bad idea for me to stream this today. Yeah, my English professor, my writing professor is also a little bit unhinged. No, don't get me wrong, that's absolutely in a good way. That makes the class about 10 times more fun than it would be usually. We were talking about like AI and how it posed a danger to humans. And he was also trying to, like, explain how to more effectively write sentences, and combining those two, he wrote an entire short story where there's a robot named Al and a fighter pilot that has been given, like, this mission to, like, by some company to just destroy the robot at all costs. But the fighter pilot doesn't want to do it because he is secretly in love with Al. So I also have him on record as saying, if you couldn't make a tomato that feeds the entire village, then make the bleeping tomato! Yeah, although I think still to this day, the most ridiculous teacher that I've ever had was my 1st and 2nd grade art teacher. So I don't know why, but like, I really couldn't tell you why, but for some reason, like, elementary school art teachers are just like, either just completely just really chill or completely unhinged, and my art teacher in 1st and 2nd grade was more of the latter. Like, I think the most normal thing she did was, so her first name was June and her last name was August, so she legally changed her middle name to July so she could be named June, July, August. And then she was really obsessed with Godzilla for some reason. Like don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's like a really good series, but like it's 1st and 2nd grade. It's actual children. It's 1st and 2nd graders. You probably don't want to tell them all about like this hideous like 50-foot tall lizard that can basically, I don't remember. Maybe I think it was explosive breath. Yeah, she got fired like, I want to say between the summers of 2nd and 3rd grade, because at some point in 2nd grade she picked up one of my friends who actually is on my channel sometimes. They're known as Screaming Possum. She picked them up and just threw them in the recycling bin, completely unprompted. I don't think they were even saying or doing anything wrong, and yet they went in the recycling bin. So yeah, she got in a lot of trouble for that. In Germany elementary school, you have the same teacher in every subject from 1st to 4th grade. That was what it was like for me as well. It's just that it was at least like that for the core subjects. Like a lot of the specialty ones, like phys ed, art, music, even computers. We had like specialty teachers that we would cite. How it would work is that there were 6 different like specialty subjects. I think it was PE, art, music, computers, library, and I don't remember what the 6th one was. But like, and how it would work is that we would cycle, so we'd go to each one of them every 6 days. So like we'd have the first, and each of the classes got like a group number, and that signified what days we would go to certain classes, and then it would just loop. Oh my god! Well, I'm not getting a fluke like that again. So you know the funny thing? I wanted to get like 20 to 30, or yeah, 20 to 29, let's just say that. That run right there just made it irrelevant. So, yeah, I wanted to get Shardscapes in 6 runs, and I'm pretty sure I got it in 5, so let's see. Oh, I don't remember what the 6th one was. But, like, and how it would work is that we would cycle those, so we'd go to each one of them every 6 days, so, like, we'd have the first, and each of the classes got, like, a group number, and that signified what days we would go to certain classes, and then it would just loop. Bruh. Hey, there we go. And now we're at the somewhere on there. That seems like a pretty good goal, and I mean, I already did it. Almost did it a few times. And then just didn't wake up until class was over, I guess. And in case you're wondering, for like a day with videos that Nepesta does, there were like blooper reels of all of the times that he got within like a % of or so of of actually doing the run. Like if you wanted to get like 50 to 76 and he got 50 to 75. Yo, it's like 11. I've only been awake for about an hour and I'm still very tired, but I've put this off for far too long, so to end off this video, I'm going to give my sort of abridged thoughts on Shardscapes. So the nice thing about picking my own levels for this series is that I don't have to pick levels that are complete, that the existence of them is a violation of several of the Geneva Conventions. Like, Shardscapes is genuinely one of my favorite extremes and probably levels in the entire game. I think that's just because it takes a really simple idea, takes the simplest idea that could possibly exist for gameplay, which is corner robot jumps, and cranks it to the absolute extreme. I have a lot of respect for levels that do a lot with very little, and Shardscapes is like the peak example of that. Not to mention, it looks absolutely spectacular, and the song's really good. It's actually quite original. It's just a really good level. So you might be looking at my progress on this that I got in this stream and think, hey, that's not bad. You could actually like beat this really quickly. But this level just fits my skill set to a T. That's basically the only reason I was able to get it in the same number of runs as Sonic Wave in less time. And B, learning this level and doing runs is the easy part. The hard part is stringing everything together from zero, because from my experience, it is so much harder with nerves, especially the second half of the drop part that uses green orbs. Those times are just brutal with nerves, at least from what I can gather from other people that have beaten it. So yeah, overall, this level is spectacular. I really do recommend it for people that are like looking to push their skill set with this sort of thing, and also just if you want the challenge of playing a level with gameplay as weird as this. So I'm still working on Artificial Ascent. I don't know I don't know when that'll be done. I'm guessing sometime in like late November, hopefully, if I can actually stream it somewhat consistently. Don't know about that. Don't know how much college will get in the way, but I will do my best. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this. A little bit of a shorter video. I'm sorry. Again, getting the runs took me like 35 minutes. It was not enough to get a ton of content out of it, but I still did my best. So yeah, if you like the video, I guess, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!